Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Larnaca, sunny Cyprus. CableNet Sports presents the hotly anticipated and very first CGC MMA event. Fighting in the blue corner from Cyprus, weighing at 61 kilograms, Konstantinos Leonidou. His opponent in the red corner, fighting from the United Kingdom, Super Shane Campbell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cage Glory Championships, the beginning here in Larnaca, sunny Cyprus. Tonight's card will feature 5 international bouts streamed live around the world by CableNet Sports. Dean, this looks to be a fantastic matchup.
Oh, the buzz around the arena here. I mean, even the cage is a brilliant cage. We're in for an ecstatic night of fights.
Oh, it's a fantastic cage. Great size, giving the athletes plenty of room to move around. I'm Rob Nutley, alongside me, Dean Midhat, taking you through the action this evening. Shane opening up with those low kicks, just picking on that front leg.
Campbell, a very experienced amateur. Stepped up to the pro ranks in style, but came up short in his last fight, so he's looking to make a statement here in Cyprus.
So far, both men just feeling one another out. Neither willing to engage. As I said, that Shane lands a right. Moving range, going up and down. Leonidou just sitting on the outside, maybe waiting for that counter.
Shane's got some fast hands as well, but he's consolidating the information here. You see he's skipping back out range. He's trying to touch him with his hands to gauge the range with the hands as well. And then he'll fire with speed. At this point in time, he's looking for ins and outs. He's looking for that right hand. Beautiful work from Shane.
Straight down the pipe. Leonidou quite static when he strikes. He's allowing Shane to be the one putting in the movement. Beautiful kick again from Shane. Picking away at that lead leg. Again, nice left hand as Leonidou comes in. Leonidou switching range. Goes up, goes down. Little low kick.
Leonidou's got a nice level change as well. He uses that to disguise that leg kick. He'll fake the level change and then blast that lead leg. He's done his homework as well, because Campbell's very fast on the outside. He's got very fast feet as he switches stances. So what he's trying to do there is take the spring out of his step, but nice double leg takedown outside trip here from Campbell.
Beautiful work, takes it to the canvas, but the armbar, Leonidou very quick to set about.
Campbell's got to stack in this position. He's got to stack his opponent up, put the knee in the face, and try and edge that elbow out to get out of danger. There we go, he's out. Beautiful work. Now he's got to avoid the triangle. Excellent awareness from Shane Campbell.
That's right, coming out of the Great British top team. He'll have some fantastic sparring partners, both stand-up and ground game. He'll be used to this kind of position, but Leonidou just trying to work that arm, trying to maybe adjust the legs. Goes to close guard.
And when asked Campbell who his inspiration was, he said Francis Ngannou. Hearing that story, and any fighter story like that, just allows him to have the tenacity and the drive to achieve his goals.
Leonidou switches, looks for the leg submission here. Not quite sure what he's going to work for. Doesn't quite get it, scrambles. Back into the guard position of Leonidou.
Campbell came into this fight very calm and collected, very confident as well. He's actually got family here in Cyprus, so he's going to visit them before and after the fight. And I think that really allowed his demeanour to kind of calm and be ready for this fight and get in that psychological zone of optimal functioning. From here, though, he's got to pass the guard. He's posturing out these triangle exchanges. He's got to free the hands and try and pass the leg into a more dominant position where there's more submissions and he's able to do more damage. And remember, this is the pro rank, so we can drop elbows from side control, Rob.
Yeah, when he was in his standing position as well, he was a lot more comfortable at the moment. It's Leonidou just trying to work those arms, trying to find one that he can pull in and trap and keep Campbell tied up.
This was the game plan for Campbell as well, to take this fight to the ground. You know, Leonidou is a great striker, as we saw some of his kicks. He's got some powerful, he's got a nice right hand as well. So it's a smart play for Campbell to take him down.
Campbell needing to pass that guard, doesn't quite get there. Needs to be very careful. You almost feel that Leonidou's waiting, just setting that trap.
Yeah, he's looking to overhook the arms as well. He's looking to create an angle. You see, he switches his hips to look for the arm bars as well as sweeps.
And there's them elbows.
But Campbell's done the work. He's been here before, you know, training out of Great Britain top team. You know, you can't help but get better in that camp. He's done extensive work on the ground. He's worked on his boxing. He's worked on his submission defenses, as we're seeing here.
Again, posturing up, keeping himself out of the danger zone. But Leonidou just keeping hold of those arms. Tries to put him back in. Campbell strikes from the stand-up position. And there's the bell, end of the first round. It was a great feel-out round, both on its feet and on the ground. Felt both men had their moments.
Campbell sticking to the game plan again. Great outside trip, straight to the top position. Stayed in guard, we couldn't do that much damage. And for me, for him to pass the guard would be beneficial, because he's not looking for the ground and pound, and he's not defending the submission attempts. If he's in a better position, there's going to be less submissions available from Leonidou off his back.
Looking at the replay, you can see the exchange. Beautiful trip that, Dean.
Wonderful outside trip, shot double leg, trap the leg immediately in the top position. He's looking to free that arm as well. At this point, see what I'm saying? He's getting tied up and he gets caught in submissions when he's in the guard. So if he can look to pass the guard in this second round, he can do more damage. Now round two here. Let's see if the trigger being pulled by Campbell to get the fight to the ground. And Leonidou's got to work ground and pound tactics here and sprawl and brawl. So if he's on the top position, he's got to slam those punches down. If he's on his feet, he has to work the circular motions, the lateral movements, and also the sprawls to set those hands up.
Again, beautiful takedown, shoots and gets it, but inside that guard again, Dean, could prove dangerous.
Yeah, Campbell again sticking to the game plan, gets the takedown. Ate an elbow in the full guard, but he's got to try and excommunicate himself from this position. You know, the guard's open. You could literally stand up, tornado pass the side control. But from here, he's in a risk of getting the overhooks and, you know, the arm bars and the triangles and sweeps also. But if he can pass the guard, he's going to have more success.
Yeah, Leonidou looking pretty comfortable on his back, looking to find those opportunities. Shane just trying to get on the outside. Good work by Leonidou. That guard of his, he plays it very well.
This is another danger as well for Campbell. The ref came in there and asked for some more action. You know, that should prompt Leonidou to hold on and then force a stand-up. He's a great striker, and we already know that Campbell wants to take this fight to the ground, so why not force a stand-up?
Yeah, Campbell pops his head through, escapes the danger. Nice short elbows. Needs to be careful.
There's the guard pass opportunity. Those elbows open that up. All he had to do was to bump the hips forward and then pass the side control. He's got to use those ground and pound opportunities to open the guard so he can pass into a better position. Then he doesn't have to worry about too many submissions from the guard.
Beautiful work, couple of strikes land. Again, Campbell just peppering those little shots.
Referee looks like he's going to stand him up here.
short and sharp. Good call by our referee, Mr. Dan Moverheady. Gets them back to their feet.
Oh, Imanari roll. He's looking for the leg lock.
Bit optimistic, Dean.
That was beautiful. But that's what he's got to do. He's got to think outside the box. He wants to disguise his striking. So he's got to fake the level changes, fake the crazy shots, and also shoot those shots in from unorthodox angles. That uppercut hit him. Oh, he's wobbled. Campbell's got to keep his composure here, Rob.
As you said, Leonidou, a dangerous striker. Proving it there, just catching Campbell on the angle. And again, that big right. Campbell again looks to take it down, but Leonidou, beautiful work. Maintains that top position, and now he's inside the guard of Campbell.
Now he's got to be active, like I was saying. He's got to be active on the ground with the ground and pound, past the guard. You know, he's got great striking, and it does translate to the floor. He's going to have power in those elbows and power in those punches, and it's quite simple. If he passes the guard, he's able to channel more power down onto Campbell.
Campbell pulling that leg up high.
Rubber guard here for Campbell. There's a vast array of submissions here. Triangles, go-go platters, for instance. Usually commands immense flexibility from the guy on the bottom trying to utilize this, but Campbell's having no trouble here holding the leg up. And he's breaking the posture, which is really important. It prevents his opponent his ability to posture up and land down more decisive strikes.
Yeah, it's good work by Campbell. He should possibly force the stand up. Leonidou back to his feet. Campbell switches. Doesn't quite get the underhook.
He's looking for the invert for the leg lock, but decided against it. I think that's smart play. In mixed martial arts, you can get punched and elbowed in the face. So rolling for a leg lock is sometimes not the best idea.
Campbell needs to be careful as he takes a couple of shots. Leonidou, good work on the top position. Fights his way through to the half guard, ties an arm up with the knee. Campbell again very flexible and agile.
He's got great guard retention. Look at that elbow from the bottom. That's
Beautiful.
What he needs.
That may have even caused a cut. No.
Walking the guard up nice and high. He's trying to break the posture of his opponent to secure submissions. 10 seconds left to fight for the submission. Oh, big slam from Leonidou. Heavy ground and pound towards the end of the round. Oh, just a little triangle attempt there from Campbell.
Great round. Fantastic. The pace starting to step up. Both men looking to get that finish. Great work by both men so far. Again, a round where both had their moments.
It's an interesting and well-matched fight. I mean, Campbell's been doing the homework. You know, he's trained really hard. He's coming out of a Great Britain top team, but you know, Leonidou is very skilled. On the ground, he understands where to go. The striking as well has got power. That uppercut connected beautifully. So Campbell's going to have to be careful. He's got to come up with those hands up, and he's got to set the takedown up. More importantly, he's got to pass the guard so he can start to submit and do more damage.
Be interesting to know how the judges have this scored. As we head into the third round.
Last round, you're the best in the world, right? You ready? You ready? Great work, gentlemen.
Touch of gloves. And it's a hard one to call, Dean. You know, there's watching those first two rounds. It's still very difficult to understand which direction this fight will go in.
Yeah, this could be the deciding round here. So, you know, can Campbell set up the takedown? We know he's got great outside trip as he tries it again, but, you know, you could argue the point here that Leonidou's very aware of that. He's fallen foul to 2 takedowns so far. He knows Campbell wants to take him down. So, again, sprawl and brawl tactics. He's staying on the outside. Well, there's a double leg from Leonidou.
Yeah, Campbell sees it coming, but almost gives up the back as Leonidou tries to get in for the head and almost in a side headlock position.
He's potentially looking for the bulldog choke, which is possible, very possible. We saw Carlos Newton pull this off in the early days of the UFC. But if you can't finish it, you give up your back, as you can see here from the camera angle. If Campbell can get his head out, he can potentially look for the back here.
Works with the hips, tries to get the guard. from the rear. Does well to do so now, looking
Here we
for
go.
that neck.
Beautiful work. He understood there that he had the unhook, and now he's going to hunt for the back. He's got to get the arm underneath the chin, but again, using the strikes to disguise the submission is going to be key here. Look at that defense, Rob.
Beautiful work. Manages to get that turn. Could have been in some real trouble there, some deep water.
Now, how is this looking in the judges' eyes as well? You know, Campbell on top initially, but he's given up the bottom position. And if Leonidou could stay here, do enough damage to keep the ref happy, he could steal the round.
So Leonidou, that top position. Campbell on his back. Just working that closed guard. In a very difficult position up against the cage there, Dean. Very difficult to be able to shift your hips, and as I said that, he just shifts it slightly to the left. It's very difficult to get that movement you need there.
Yeah, he's going to look for the angle for the submission. He could also get back to his feet here, but if he can gain an angle and use the fence to walk around, he could look for arm bars and triangles.
Just trying to turn those hips. Needs to open that guard. Get to work. Again, climbing up high with the legs.
Referee asking for some more action. Campbell's trying to walk around for that armbar, but I'd kind of buy into what the ref's saying. If I was Campbell, I'd hold on. Oh, he switches around for the armbar.
Oh, he doesn't quite keep hold of it.
But the problem is now, if he messes that up, he risks a guard pass, and also he's still stuck on the bottom. So if it comes down to this last round, he really doesn't want to be off his back and showing the judges that he's being controlled.
Yeah, the referee looking on closely, calling for a bit more movement from both guys.
We could see another stand-up here. Leonidou doing a good job now of trying to get some posture. Now there's the knee slice. That's exactly what he needs to do. Oh, great to the feet. Nice knee.
Beautiful. Campbell with a body lock.
Campbell's going to play a game of catch-up. He's got to get a decisive takedown. He needs to do some damage.
Nice knee to the fire.
A minute 20 seconds left on the clock here of round 3. Campbell did a great job with the head position underneath his opponents.
Good work, head under the chin, forcing his weight in that direction.
Campbell's got to try and look for this left underhook. Once he can get a body lock on his opponent, double underhooks, he's got much more control, and it's going to play dividends in trying to secure the takedown.
The referee calling clear, no low blow.
Oh, the cage.
It's good work from both fighters, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, the cage really helped Leonidou there. You know, that would have been a definitive takedown if the cage hadn't been there for Leonidou to have a bit of base. Nice knee though, and he's doing a good job of punching the arm away to prevent the double underhooks.
Last few seconds of the round.
Campbell's got to pull the trigger here, he's got to go. As the old saying goes, never leave it to the judges' eyes. Look at that.
Lovely, square jab. Last few seconds.
Oh.
And there we are. And what a fantastic first match here at Cage Glory Championships. It's called The Beginning, and that was a fantastic 3-round match between these two fighters. Very impressive.
It's a great way to start the event. I mean, they could have easily been co-main, maybe even main. Brilliant fight, two very skilled fighters, both battling wills, both battling for the top position. It'll be really interesting to see what the judges have. Again, but the old saying goes, never leave it in the hands of the judges. And I think we could argue here that whoever's on top the most potentially might walk away with a win in this one, Rob.
Well, it'll be over to our MC and our judges to find out the official scores for this bout. looking at the replay, again, both men striking well. That right hand of Campbell's finding a home. And a beautiful side trip. Outside leg trip to canvas, beautiful work.
There was the armbar that was dangerously close, but Campbell did a great job of exposing the stack, pulling the arm out of that position.
So here we go.
After 3 rounds of fighting, the judges have come to a decision. We have a split decision. 29-28 for the blue corner, 29-28 for the red corner, and the winner, 29-28, blue corner, Konstantinos Leonidou!
It starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I'm designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal, didn't look down the low. Watch the time go right out the window.